Rain fell outside the Charles R. Jonas Federal Building as four witnesses took the stand in a high-stakes courtroom showdown between 23XI Racing, Front Row Motorsports, and NASCAR. Among them was Michael Jordan, who spent about an hour answering questions that ranged from lighthearted to serious. Jordan started by answering questions from the 23XI Racing attorney, including one that had the courtroom laughing. "Did you play any sports?" But beyond the humor, Jordan focused on his deep love for NASCAR, childhood trips to tracks across the Southeast, and his substantial investment in 23XI Racing. He revealed that since 2020, he has invested between $35 and $40 million in the team. He explained why he filed an antitrust lawsuit against NASCAR and Jim France, describing the need to challenge a system that he felt disadvantaged smaller teams while benefiting the France family. He made it clear that he respects NASCAR's history and the France family's achievements, but wants more recognition and fair opportunities for drivers and teams who risk their lives on the track. During cross-examination, Jordan acknowledged the benefits of NASCAR's charter system, but he criticized parts of the 2025 charter agreement, including the take-it-or-leave-it deadline and clauses preventing teams from suing NASCAR. He expressed optimism that both sides could find common ground, drawing parallels to media rights negotiations in the NBA, where owners share risks and rewards. NASCAR President Steve O'Donnell returned to the stand to discuss the landscape for competing racing series. He noted that America has more than 1,000 tracks, but only around 30 have exclusivity agreements and outlined options where competitors could race. He also compared NASCAR's charters to Formula One's Concord Agreement, emphasizing the charters were not intended to be permanent, though questions lingered about potential increases in team values. Heather Gibbs, co-owner of Joe Gibbs Racing, testified about a letter she sent to NASCAR leadership advocating for permanent charters. She described the importance of recognizing decades of dedication from teams like hers and criticized the rigid deadlines and stipulations from NASCAR that limited negotiation flexibility. Finally, Jonathan Marshall of the Race Team Alliance discussed team revenue splits and financial challenges, noting rising costs and declining sponsorships over the years. He also touched on exploring alternative racing opportunities, including an exhibition in Oman and potential plans for a U.S. racing league. While NASCAR's attorney questioned his credibility, Marshall emphasized the financial pressures facing teams and the need for fair agreements. The courtroom drama underscored the tension between team owners and NASCAR leadership, blending financial disputes, long-term strategy, and personal stakes. As testimony wrapped up, it was clear that this trial isn't just about contracts, it's about the future of NASCAR itself. The trial will continue on Monday with further cross-examination of Marshall, leaving fans and industry insiders eager to see how these high-profile arguments unfold.